Hello and welcome to Lunatic Gaming. Today I am going to show you how to relatively pay your blood price the same day that you get out of the wreckage, and to also get out of or start your adventure as a warrior with at least some items rather than no items and being a scrub. So from here we're just going to grab one torch and then grab this tattered shirt. From here, we're gonna go straight up, and then we're gonna take a left from this broken bridge or ladder, and we are going to find a fishing hook. We are going to now equip that said fishing hook, and then head over to the survivors camp. And on the second torchlight, we are going to find a bandage. We're gonna save this because we will use this to gain favor. And then we're gonna grab bread, and we're gonna talk to Izan and find out what's
Hey there.
happened.
We're not far from home. Go ahead and sleep in one of the extra
So
bedrolls.
before we sleep on one of the bedrolls, we're gonna actually look around and loot some stuff so that we can use it to sell and make money. Here we're gonna find a junk pile, and these are random generated. The cash is random generated. Sometimes you get four or five or three. And we got the butt end of it for today, and we only got three silver. So yeah. Now we're gonna go towards this archway. We're gonna find a dead body with a machete. And before we head to the wolves that you saw, we're gonna take a left, which is the opposite side of the area where you found the fish hook, and we're gonna find a pickaxe. Now we're gonna head over and try and fight separately the wolves. Come on, Mr. Wolf. Or not wolf, hyena. My bad. Okay, second one. We want to conserve stamina. Remember that stamina is very important in this game. Okay, now that we got these wolves killed, we're gonna grab the the loot found in this hollowed trunk. These are random generated. Sometimes you get good stuff, sometimes you don't. Right now, I got only boots. That sucks. But what can you do? And from here, we're gonna equip our pickaxe so that we can run a little bit faster. Well then, rip. And we are going to go back to the camp and sleep for at least an hour. Hmm. And then we are going to find ourselves transported to our lighthouse, which is family owned and which is the cause for the ruckus that the people want you to pay your blood price to keep it, which is 150 silver. So before we head out to actually meet these people, we're gonna grab all the loot that we can find in our lighthouse, and we are going to sell majority of them. So we found a satchel or a backpack, and we're gonna move everything to the bag. Equip that. assign that to a quick slot. Alright, now we're gonna find a chest here. And in this chest, it's random generated what we find. So far, we found... it's not a pretty good one, but whatevs. Sometimes you'll find a dagger, sometimes other things. So it's all random generated. And then we're gonna go down here, we're gonna grab the food found here, the scroll, another set of food, and that food, and this torch, or lantern. And then now we're gonna head out. So the conversation here will, or the answers that you give don't really matter. So you can choose whatever. The response will always be the same.
You heard, Mother. Away with you, or I will
I'm sorry, that was the first thing. If I could do more, that gives. Once you can make the. That does never. If you. Once you. Remember, you only have a few days.
Okay, so as you can see, you either have to pay the blood price, which is 150 silver, or find a favor, which is equivalent to the blood price. So what we're gonna do is actually find the favor. So we're gonna talk to this girl first.
glad you roof it, but with the shipwreck. I have faith in you. Farewell, my friend.
And before we head down to the sellers or the merchants, we're gonna actually go to the Baroness or the leader's house and gather some things and potentially sell them. One is this great axe that we find right outside, and then once we go inside, we're gonna find in her room a chest that is random generated also. And yeah, there you go. As you can see, hat. And then we're gonna start going down. And before we go to the merchant, we're gonna take a side stroll up towards those stairs and talk to this lady who will give us a quest that I haven't done yet personally, and which is about finding a mushroom, a special mushroom.
Lend me your. As a matter of fact, here's what I need. You'll know it if you find. Perfect. Make sure you have a good weapon.
Okay, now we're gonna go down, and before we head there, we're gonna take a left a little bit and find this pitchfork here. We're gonna grab that. And since we already have the water skin, we are gonna go straight to this guy and grab the skill for the sword. The reason being, this guy teaches you a two-handed skill for your great sword, which costs 50 silver, whereas the sword, I don't think you can learn it. So you might as well learn it before you leave.
Something? Well, there you go.
There you go, puncture.
Mastering skills is the key to survival out in the wild.
And this puncture skill makes the person bleed, or the opponent bleed, or whoever gets it bleed, and gain less impact resistance. We're gonna grab this axe found in the back of this merchant, and then we're gonna talk to said merchant. We're so fat.
Greetings, friend.
Sell, 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 sell. Sell, sell. You're gonna sell the pickaxe and the fishing hook simply because you can find another one. And even the water skin if you want. Yeah, let's sell the water skin. Alright. From here we're gonna go and grab the machete found here, and we're gonna grab the other water skin and fishing hook. So before we do that, we're gonna talk to Izan. We're gonna try and make the conversation as positive as possible, so that we can find, or he will tell us where to find the treasure.
Unfortunately, yes. what little we could salvage from. How much? The blood price on more like finding her suffer. I'm sorry I don't have better news. Best of luck with. Actually, I do have a small. Remember, you're not just a link in a chain. You're worth more than.
So heading over here, we're gonna find a water skin, and then heading towards one of these area, you're gonna find the fishing hook. From here, we are going to the blacksmith to grab a great sword. I mean, you could use the great axe that you found, but I would prefer the great sword. I just like swords. So I'm gonna go and sell some stuff so I can grab said great sword. Sell this machete. We're gonna unequip this.
What can I do for you? All right.
And then with the remaining cash, we're gonna buy a backpack.
Is there something you need?
We're gonna equip the backpack and the great sword. And we're gonna grab everything from the backpack. And from here, we're gonna go up the stairs so that we can grab the notes or the scrolls that contain crafting abilities, which are found here. And then we're gonna take the stairs down. Once we go down, we're gonna take a left and then a right. And we will then find a door which leads to the storage room of this city or the town. Cierzo Storage. In here, you're gonna find things that are permanent and one random generated loot. Towards our left, we are going to find a lantern and a flint. And then we're gonna find over here a bedroll which we can't sell, and bread. We're gonna take the bread, and behind these boxes we are going to find a scroll. We're gonna read all these scrolls just cause. Okay, and then from here, before we head into that cave, you'll find this junk pile. This is random generated, and fuck yes, we got lucky. We got a cooking pot, worker boots and padded armor, and a leather hat and hatchet. Oh, that's a lot. So we're gonna equip all that shit. Yes, this is a fucking good start. Very good start. So we can sell that. So before we head out, we're gonna grab this mining pack, and we're gonna soon meet 2 monsters. We wanna aggro one at a time. Come here, monster. Before we aggro the second one, we're gonna take a right in order to find the iron ore, and we're gonna mine it. Once we do that, we're gonna return and then fight the second one. And then we're gonna take a left in order to find a mushroom before we actually head out. Just for extra stuff that you can sell, you know? And then from here, you see that blue thing, we're gonna take a left, and then we will find a sign that tells us or warns us about the wilderness. This is the way out, and this is the way that you should be going, as you can see. And then from here, we're going to then find ourselves on the wreckage of the beach. Now, one of the big things that you need to keep in mind is that the monsters spawned here are RNG. So you might be lucky to not find the lobster that shoots lightning, and sometimes you might not be. Or, yeah. So what we're actually trying to find here is one of the nephews of the Baroness or the leader. And we're gonna try to save him in order to gain the favor. So here we go. Found this guy. We're gonna give him the bandage.
I can feel it working. Thanks a bunch.
Alright. So now we have the thing. We're gonna drop our bag. I wanna kill this spider looking thing, or lobster, because it has a husk that you can sell for a lot of cash. Shit. Alright. We're gonna grab this, and then we're gonna go back towards the town in order to give the Baroness her stuff. I want to fight this thing. No. Actually, I'm gonna sleep for an hour just so we can regain some health. Okay. Yeah, baby. More money. So we're gonna equip that, and we're gonna head back to town. So before we head back to town, there are two things that we want to hit, which is the hollowed husk, another tree storage thing, and a chest. We're gonna ignore that bird. I hate that bird. Fucking chocobo. I'm gonna grab this trunk. Ooh, pretty good. You got a looter mask. It's actually pretty nice. And from here we're gonna go up. See if I can craft some bandages before we actually fight. Alright, we have one bandage. The reason being is it's RNG going over in this area. Sometimes you get 3 wolves, sometimes you get 2, and sometimes you get 1. So, we're gonna try and avoid that first. We'll fight them later. Because what we're trying to... Fuck. We're found. equip our backpack. We're gonna try to put some bandage because we have a disease. That's bad. So over here, you'll find a treasure chest. And sometimes you get good stuff. This time I got shit. So now we're gonna head back. We're gonna take a left from this intersection in order to go back to the town. Hopefully wolves do not spawn. I hope we have the luck of the RNG. And yes, we do. So we're gonna go inside. And we're gonna sell all that stuff that we found. Except for the favor. Actually, we should just give the favor first and then sell. So we're gonna head up. Here we're gonna find that this writ of favor
Greetings. How go your efforts? You have a way to make that
actually
payment. Show me, and on time too.
abolishes our
I'm
tribal
impressed.
favor, or tribal blood price. So anyways,
Well done. Ciezel
and
thanks
there you
for
go.
your- Oliel and
Now the
Isan
next set
are
of
leaving Ciezel.
quest is you need to speak to the daughter, the captain, and the captain's brother who fucked up your boat. But we're gonna do that
Oliel
later.
is leaving to go join the holy mission of Elat. As with a blood price has been declared upon his. This is unacceptable. The blood price must be. The blood price is. Come back once you've said your goodbyes to them.
So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna sell, because like I stated earlier, we are trying to pay off our debt and at the same time come out as a full-fledged warrior to start our journey. So we're gonna sell these things
Greetings,
that we
friend.
found. And that's practically all of it. Let's see, what did we have equipped? We have a looter mask, so
What can I do for you? All right.
what we're going to do is distribute our money a little bit more evenly. We're gonna buy boots. That's one. We have 51 silver left. And we're gonna use that 51 silver to grab a skill from this guy. The guy
Need
who gave you the
something?
sword skill. So you want to talk, I want to train with you. He's gonna teach you a two-handed sword skill, which is called pommel counter. You're gonna deal. Here's
A
your
little
money.
close.
And there you go. You got the skill. And you have a boot. So now we're just going to rest and actually continue our journey later on. But as you can see, it's relatively easy to pay off your debt. In total, I spent, since the recording, about 25 minutes. But as you can see, it's dependent on how much you want to rush it. So yeah, it's pretty easy. It's pretty fast. Doesn't really require you to spend much. And we're about to leave to go on our journey as a full-fledged warrior, because we have all these equipped, this equipment that doesn't just leave us barren or what is this, lack of a better word, we're like basically naked, because we have armor now. So we're gonna sleep so we can get rid of this disease. Probably just gonna sleep until the next day, so I'm gonna just do a repair and then sleep. So yeah, that is the basic guide of paying off your blood price. This is Lunatic Gaming. Thank you for watching.